All right, here we are with Fisherman Forecast, Gloucester coach Tony Zerilli. And Coach, a tough loss last week against a really good Marblehead team. And as we talked, boy, you make one little mistake.
We talked last week about it. You know, Marblehead's one of those teams that if you make a mistake, they make you pay. And I think we made, a couple mistakes that really cost us. One being that penalty at the end of the first half that led to a touchdown. And another one, they call a pass interference, whether it was a good call or bad call. The kid got up on us and whatever, they called it, and I think it was a 3rd and 24, gave them a first down, and they capitalized on that drive too. And I think it's one of those things, you just got to play smart football. You got to play discipline. I thought we did for the most part, but one or two mistakes here or there cost you. I thought Marblehead had a great defensive plan against us. They really shut us down, and that didn't help either. It wasn't really until the fourth quarter that we got some momentum offensively, but Coach Rudloff over there in Marblehead always puts a great defensive plan against us. So.
Coach, I want to ask you about your defense because Ollie Emerson I thought was outstanding, both sides of the ball. You had a passing game necessitated by the defense, I presume.
Yep.
But Ollie looked to me like he had a great game on defense too.
Yeah, he really stepped up both sides of the ball. We get on him every once in a while because he doesn't have to do a great job catching the ball on offense. But I'll tell you, he caught some great passes, caught some passes in traffic, made something happen once he caught the ball. So offensively, I was very happy with the way he played. Defensively, we decided we were going to be aggressive. We were going to go after him, and I think we did, and I think we did with some success. Again, they made some big plays on us that put 21 points on the board. But for the most part, I think we played pretty tough. Played them pretty tough.
Yeah, that's a high-powered offense they have, with or without their 7 or 8 quarterbacks ahead of Plow. The kid's amazing. But Tony, what's that do with playoff implications now with Medford coming into Newell Stadium?
Yeah, we're in the middle of the pack. There's 3 or 4 teams stuck right around 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're one of those teams, so really I think we could finish anywhere from 3 all the way down to 6, depending on how we do this weekend and how a bunch of other teams do, including North Reading, Wilmington, a number of teams.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what do you see from Medford? What's the scouting report on them?
Athletic, quick, big defensive linemen. They remind me a little bit of Somerville. The quarterback's pretty good, receivers are pretty good. They do a lot of different things. They try to confuse it with some formations, outnumber you to different sides. So we just have to be smart, disciplined, understand what they're trying to do, where they're trying to take advantage of us, and respond accordingly.
All right, Somerville knocking off Lynn Classical. What's your reaction?
Huge win by Somerville. Somerville and Classical, both super talented teams. I thought that, I think Somerville, if they get in a groove, they could beat anybody. I think the same can be said for Classical, so I'm sure it was just a fight to the finish.
2 tremendous high school quarterbacks.
2 tremendous high school football teams.
Okay, there you go. All right, finally, Coach, I want to talk a little bit about the big game over at Piper Field tonight. On Friday night. Tough place to play. I think it's difficult going in there like it is going to Winthrop, maybe coming up here to Gloucester.
Yep.
But Danvers pulling out a last-second win, and of course Marblehead with their tough game against you. Any idea what to look for in that game?
I haven't seen much of Danvers yet. Obviously, I know what Marblehead, presents as issues and problems to other teams. I think it'll be a good game. Danvers and Marblehead have had a tradition for the last 3 or 4 seasons of really having competitive games, competitive, brawls right to the end, and I assume it's going to be the same this year.
All right, Coach. Thanks you. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.